Right. I should be able to go in here. What am I Twitch? Dum de dum dum. Dum de dum dum. It's light in there, is it? Is it light in there? Oh. Right, I'm just going to share this on Facebook so it all goes out there. Huh? Yeah, that's what it is. No worries.
Is what it is. Sick of hearing that new fucking saying. It is what it is. Well, obviously it is what it fucking is. Fucking bastards.
It is what it is. That's what it is.
What else is it going to fucking be?
It is what it fucking is, man.
Fucking idiots. Honest to God. It's only fucking idiots. Gears.
I spelled Abu Dhabi wrong. Oh, fuck's sake.
Fucking bigger idiots. Fucking say it.
Is that how you spell Abu Dhabi? Oh, there it is.
A-U.
No, it's not. There it is.
It is
It's not.
A-B-U-D-H-A-B-I. Was it right?
Sort of.
Sort of. So I was perfectly fucking right.
Oh, I could see it. I was on the telly.
Huh? I wasn't looking at that.
I was.
Oh. You still said
So I
no.
didn't need you.
Nobody's faster than you.
You're on Twitch, mate.
Hi guys.
Is Swizz going? Swizz here? Swizz is not here. Dark Echelon is. Bishop is. Ooh. Swizz isn't. Doesn't look like Swizz gonna come. Oh dear.
Fucking shame of shames. What did I just do?
Right, here we go. And hello everybody, it's Tuesday night and guess what, it's the finale and the final race we're going to have in the ESR calendar, and it's guess where? It's at Abu Dhabi. And even bigger news folks, guess who's back in town? Your racing guru himself, Mr. Tafka.
Hey, well, hello there. Yes, BK on the Xbox, beer and kebab, the racing guru, and welcome to ESR Tuesday night finale race night here
Oh yeah.
in Abu Dhabi.
Yes,
It's great to be back.
Oh, let's have a look. Let's see if it's going to rain in Abu Dhabi. Haha, it's not.
Oh, yes, the
No
weather.
surprise there.
Haha, you never know.
Yeah. Right, your lineup today is as follows. You've got Mr. Granville, and then you've got Verstappen, Hightower Bean, Bishop, Forzarara, Iggy, Possibly Glad, Dark Echelon, Hemp Gamer, Confident Grub, and that is your lineup. 10 drivers for the final race here in the ESR series.
Right, well, it's now
there is still a fight
9:45, mate. Yeah, it's 9:45. You know what time that is, don't you? It's that time of the week. It's prediction time.
Oh yes, yes, and there is a title fight on the go here, and I'm going to back up. I'm going to go straight out, and I'm going to go with Hightower Bean.
Rightio. Well, I'm like any good commentator does, allegedly. I've got the league table in front of me because I've been away for a few weeks, and I'm just having a quick look now, and I can confidently say that Pos isn't going to win the title. No, just kidding. I'm going to. Let's have a look at the stats. Who's been winning rate? Oh, right. I'm going to go for the champion elect. I'm going to go for Rara.
You're going to go for Rara. Okay.
I'm going to go for
Hightower Bean, I see. You see Rara. There we go. Right, we're on board.
And I always get it wrong.
The Granville. Granville. Yeah.
Oh, he's a new chap. I've not seen him before. Is he?
Yes.
Is he a good little racer?
Yeah. He sounds about 70, but he drives like a 20-year-old. So yeah. He's cool. Like he is cool.
Unlike me and you, who sound like we're 70, and we race like 70-year-olds.
Yes, that's the one. That's the difference. Yeah, but yeah, he's on an out lap at the moment. He's not on a fast lap. Let's see if we can get somebody who might be on a fast lap. Nobody seems to be on a fast lap at the moment, so we'll keep flicking through until we get somebody. Mr. Verstappen himself, who's had a bit of a he had a good race the other day there, and he won in I believe on the Saturday race, didn't he? I'm sure he did.
Yeah, I'm looking through here. He won at Baku by the looks of it as well.
Oh, yeah.
Took a win. He win last Tuesday. Yeah.
Yeah, he's had a bit of a streak as the old Verstappen, like. I should say the young Verstappen, because he's not old. He's not that old. Compared to me, he's still in his nappy rash stage. You know?
he's still a glint in the milkman's eye.
Ah, that's the one, yeah. So, yes.
Right, Pos is on a fast lap, just to let you know.
All right,
He's just set an 18.2 first sector.
On board with Mr. Posy. Let's change camera view because the camera decided to look behind me when I didn't want to look behind me. Coming up that very long straight here, the very first of two with the chicane.
And Granville's on. That used to be that was David Jacobs, David Jason, wasn't it? Open all hours, Granville.
Yeah, open all hours. Yeah.
Actually, that sounded Welsh, but never mind.
I don't really want to talk
quite
about
a few
all them
laps.
good programs, because all them good programs, all the bloody stars are dying. You noticed?
Oh no, just lost the breath, didn't he?
Yeah, nice all popping off.
Nice to see you.
Mind you,
nice
people.
Yeah.
So yeah, unlucky.
Well, as somebody posted on Wikipedia last night, nice. Deceased to you, nice. I thought that was a bit.
Yeah.
Right, a bit of a legend, old Brucey. Bit of a shame to see him pop his clogs, but he's been around. Well, he's been around longer than you, mate. So I mean, he's had a good knock, hasn't he? Let's be fair.
Well, this is it.
Yeah.
Yes.
I've got quite a few on laps now.
Back to something a bit more enjoyable than talking about death.
Death and destruction. Well, death and destruction of Formula 1 normally go hand in hand.
Currently goes pole at the moment. Provisional pole.
Now he's gone for the slightly harder compound, hasn't he? He's gone for the super soft. He's got three tyres on show tonight.
And he's done 141.
Second on the super softs. On the ultras, I should say.
I'm on board, but the guy I said I'm banking on my money on. So let's see what time he's currently 7th.
Yeah.
Also
third sector,
quickest.
by the looks of the screen.
Third quickest.
He's gone. He's gone quickest in sector 2.
Oh,
and he's
yes,
gone provisional
he took
pole.
it. Yeah, provisional pole for Tower. Nice one, Tower.
140.6, tasty time there. Now we've got
Confident Grub's
we've got
busy
3 compounds.
mowing the grass again. Don't know why he's doing that. Yes, he likes to mow the grass. It must be an Australian thing. They like to cut the grass when they're Formula 1 driving.
We've got 3 compounds of tyres tonight for the drivers can use. They can use the very soft ultras. They've got the super soft and also the soft tyre. I don't know if mediums are used here. I don't know. Are they used
No,
here?
to be quite honest, like you don't really either the softs or the ultra softs are not very good in this track. The tyres, to be honest,
The ultras don't last, do they? They don't last.
The tyres you need is
No,
the super softs really to get anywhere on this track.
Yeah, I reinstalled the game a couple of days ago and jumped in with Swizz and Verstappen yesterday, and the ultras lasted a handful of laps. You can count on one hand. You know, splash and dash, I suppose, of ultras. Apart from that, I suppose the super softs and the softs are the way to go, with perhaps a medium. Who knows? Dark Echelon. He's another chap I'm not aware of. So I'll get his form. Dark Echelon. He's scored in Baku. 8 points in Baku in his. That was his second race, so that's not too bad. He's at 142.7.
Bishop, I don't know if he's done a 19.4 for a first sector. I don't think that's a very good first sector. I think you need to
that's the second down.
Yeah, I would have thought 18s for the first sector is where you need to be. So he's not a very good first sector. Like, I think
it'd be interesting to see if anyone breaks into the one. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, it'd be interesting to see if anyone breaks into 139s during qualifying.
I can get into the 40s, like, but not into the 39s. I've never been able to get into 39s.
Just looking through, we've got 5 set times so far. We've got Hightower and provisional pole of 140.6, second clear of Pos, who's a 10th clear of Granville in 3rd, and then a couple of tenths down is Grub in 4th with Echelon 5th. Also, we haven't seen Rara out yet, or Iggy, 2 quick drivers, as we all know.
Right, Bishop's come around to complete his lap. Let's see what he's going to put here. It's not going to be his best one. I'm sure he's going to have to try and do a better one. It's a 44. It could even be a 45. It is a 45.
Yeah, 45.
Yeah, he's going to have to come back around again, I think. Verstappen. Let's see on board with Mr. Verstappen here. He's on a fast one.
In what, a little over 48 hours time, the new game is released. And no doubt the...
Why is it saying his lap time's 4 minutes 31 seconds so far?
Who's that?
Oh, it's a flying lap, that's why.
Right, Iggy's just set the fastest first sector, by the way, with an 18.0, considerably quicker than anybody else. It's worth jumping on with Iggy, perhaps?
Yeah, I'm going to get on board with Iggy now. On board with the Iggy.
Very smart first sector. Yes, new game comes out in a couple of days, so we'll all be uninstalling F1 2016 as fast as we can.
You know something, I don't uninstall games. I'd rather just let it there. You never know, there might be a situation.
You never know.
I like new game doesn't work
Iggy's
on
gone fastest again. He is. Iggy could be on for a sub 1 minute 40 here, mate. Just to let you know, he is already 5-6 tenths up on Hightower. He's in the final sector. Can he hold it together for a pole lap in the final sector?
18 flat for Iggy on the first sector, 41.9 for the second
41.9.
sector.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a pretty good
Just
time.
the moment of truth. That's good. I think he could be up for perhaps a 139 or 140.1, something along those. If he
forgot about the old Iggy when I was making my selection earlier.
Verstappen's gone fastest now in sector 2.
Oh, Iggy's
sector 2.
Why is Iggy slowed down? He slowed down.
He's been the lap. He's lost 3 seconds in the final sector. It's a shame. That was on for a great lap. I think Verstappen's on a reasonable lap here by the looks of it.
Yeah, I'm on board with him. He did an 18.6 for his first sector time, so he's already half a second down.
He made that time up in sector 2. Made up 4 tenths in sector 2. Just put him more or less even. Come on, what can Verstappen do?
Well, he pulled over to the side as well and slowed down.
He slowed down as well. Ooh, dear, oh dear,
What's going on?
Perhaps they're deciding they don't want to do qualifying on the ultras. Perhaps they're going to pit and switch out to another set of tyres, maybe.
Well,
Put slightly harder softs on.
I just don't understand. Why come out and then? I'd rather come out with the harder set of tyres to begin with.
Yeah, one never knows what goes on inside the mind of an F1 driver, particularly an actual F1 driver.
I'm one of them F1 drivers, and I can't figure out what he's done that for. So, you know, maybe my philosophy in Formula 1 driving's gone up the Swanee.
Well, I can barely figure out how to turn on the Xbox, let alone choose tyres. It's like it's tricky business. You need a degree in astrophysics to work out tyre strategy. Sometimes it has to be said.
Yeah. I think we're going to need that when we play the new game, because you've seen the career in the new game. Jeez.
Do you know what? I've apart from one of these, what do you call them? Not flyer. What's the bloody word? Trailer. Apart from a trailer that came out about 2 or 3 months ago, I've seen nothing on 2017 at all. So it's going to be all completely new. I shall load up and see what happens on Friday morning.
Yeah, that's it. Well, Thursday night for me, 1 minute past midnight.
Well, actually, it'll be Friday night because we're away in Devon until we're going away tomorrow, and then we're back.
I'll give you the heads up what it's like.
Yeah, send me your little love notes on Facebook. You're more than welcome.
I'll send you the odd clip.
Right. Yeah. Well, as long as it's of F1 and not you in the bath again in the bath, I would appreciate that.
I love doing them ones. Right. Anyways, back to here. We're on board with Bishop again. I'm trying to give Bishop quite a lot of time here. We're on board with our return.
Yeah, for those who haven't watched me and Shag in action before, we do tend to sort of go off on tangents a little bit and start talking about other things. It's just the way it is.
Yeah, that's the way it is. Yeah. Yeah.
Do you like a natter? I'm making a cup of tea now. A rather stewed cup of tea.
And Raratron, he's 9th quickest through the speed trap. He's going to come around, and I think he's going to start his flying lap. Not his flying lap, I should be his flying lap because he's got no time up him at the moment. So, right, here we go. Let's see what he does. He wants to be in a low 18s for his first sector time, so he wants to be flat out around there. Yes, it looks like he kept it flat out. Kept a nice line there, good exit. Come up to the chicane before the straights.
18.3, that's good. That's just a couple of hundreds down on Hightower.
Yeah, that's a good time. So
what tyre is he on, mate? I'm on the timer screen.
The red ones, it's on Super Softs.
Oh, he's on the Supers. Supers, right, okay, that's good. Same tyre as Hightower.
Yeah, he's coming up to the chicane in the middle of the two straights, and
looking for about a 42.2 here, 42.3 to be in contention for a pole.
Hard chicane now because you cannot touch the curbs at all on both the apexes of them corners. It'll just bounce you.
Oh yeah, horrible. Yeah, that's
horrible.
A good time. He is just up on Hightower. He's up by a couple of 100ths.
Yeah, it's all about this final section, the
three.
stadium section. Yeah, this is where it all counts. It's a lot twistier, more things can go wrong.
Absolutely, yeah. You've got to get your lines right here.
Yeah.
Going into the stadium complex.
I like the lights. I love the lights. See, then we're actually watching this race in real. It's lovely to see them lights, like.
Yeah. It must be. I'm just keeping a beady eye on the timing.
Yeah, and coming across the line, and it is a second place.
Second.
Goes into second.
He
well
lost,
done, Rara.
Yeah, he lost 3/10 in the final sector to Hightower there, so he's just. But he'll be happy. He'll be happy with second because Hightower's his big rival. Well, of course, Iggy is still in with a shout of winning the championship. Iggy is in second place at the moment. He's 18 points behind Rara.
Confident Grub comes out. Oh, he's looking a bit skatey tonight. Like, must be her atmospheric pressures in Australia.
Yeah. Or the fact that they haven't invented broadband yet in Australia. Could be that, of course.
I suppose, plus he's got to remember, he is driving upside down.
Well, yeah, the forces of gravity, it's
Yeah,
reversed,
yeah,
isn't it?
it's
So,
plenty of
hey, do you remember that
jumpy
time you were
headlights.
at Abu Dhabi where me, you and Kai were doing a race and you sent me off into orbit? Do you remember that, turn one? I'll never forget that. That was a quality.
Oh, oh,
That was brilliant.
oh, that one when I went into orbit at Brazil. I just went flying
Oh,
into
Brazil,
space.
that was a cracker. That was
Jeez,
brilliant. Yeah, you
what
actually
the
asphyxiated a lack of oxygen because the high altitude sickness you
Oh,
got.
I was looking down, mate, and I could see the track was just a little speck.
Oh no.
I was that far up.
Yeah. Oh, no. Of course, there was the the tribes in the rainforest of the Amazon actually thought you were a god, didn't they? Seeing this car coming down, like, you know, it's amazing.
Just wanted to say, Confident Grub's done an 18-1 in his first sector time.
I think
that's-
it might have been invalid, mate. It's not come up on the timing screens.
Its clock's still ticking, like.
Okay, maybe it's just a bit slapped down. He's still showing 18.5 at the moment, but this is on the timing, not actually on car, if you know what I mean.
I just
So,
popped in the second sector time, so it's definitely clocking him. He's done a
right,
42-1.
okay, this could be interesting.
So he's actually,
Confident Grub?
yeah,
That's
Confident
very
Grub.
quick.
That's what I'm
Very
saying.
quick.
That's I'm on board with him now. He's had a good couple of lock couple of wheels coming into the stadium section. That would have cost him a couple of attempts there. He's got to keep it nice and smooth here. Keep
Hemp's
it
gone
moving.
third, as we were talking, by the way.
Yeah. Coming up to the final two corners now. Can Confident Grub, the little Australian, get himself in third on the grid? And it is across the line, and he is first. He has
Yes, he's
picked
gone
up
pole.
on
He's gone pole. He's gone pole, the 140.3
Woo!
on the supers as well. Outstanding
Yeah.
time.
Good time from Confident
Yeah,
Grub.
on the timing screens, literally all three sectors came up at the same time, right at the end of the lap. You can see 18, 1, 42, 1, and then purple the final sector. Brilliant lap there from
Here
Confident
comes
Grub. He'll
Granville
be
to finish
very
his lap.
happy with that.
Oh, Granville's done 18-2 in his first sector.
Iggy's gone second. Iggy's gone second,
is he?
40.3. Yeah, that's put Hightower down to third and Rara
Let's
into
have a little look.
fourth.
Let's have a little look at the boards, right? So at the moment, Confident Grub is at the top of the board, with Iggy in second, Tower is in third, Forzarara fourth, Hemgame is fifth, and Positive Glav is your top 6 drivers at the moment. So, and they are all on
Now, what's
super
it-
soft tyres.
Yeah, what's interesting there is allegedly the fastest tyre is the bottom runners at the moment, which is
Yeah, I've just
the
noticed that.
ultras.
That's what I told you, didn't I say that the best tyres for this track are the super softs? The
Yeah, you
ultras
did.
don't work, and the softs don't work either. The only tyres that work on this track are the super softs.
It certainly seems to be the case, isn't it?
Yep. So, at the
Now,
moment,
my timing screen's going to go off shortly because we're on the countdown now to the end of qualifying.
yeah, I'm just waiting to
Right,
tower,
okay.
but it'll click me off any second now as well.
Yeah, I'm going to go for a little sprinkle of the urinal. That should be right.
Yeah, I'm going to make a nice cup of tea in time I wait for the viewers. Tell them what's happening next. And just let the viewers know that we are going to be having like a couple of weeks off. So keep tuned for when we start, and when we do, it will be on the new season, on the new game. Woo! And your first stream will be what? I think might be a Tuesday, might be a Saturday. Don't know yet when we're starting for definite, but it will be soon. Soon as we can possibly can. Obviously we've got to road test the game and that, and I'm sure as soon as we can possibly get a league racing going, we will. Woo woo! And also, if you'd be interested in racing in the new game, please feel free to go IGL, which is a website that we use, and in there you'll find F1. Click on the F1 and there is an application form. Fill in the application form and we'll take it from there. So, just let you know, and the place you need to go to sign up is IGL. This is Immense Gaming League, which is where you'll find ESR,
Oh, there we go.
and that's where you can sign up to join, and maybe we'll see you, and I'll be streaming you racing on the track. Just go to Immense Gaming League. That's the league you want to go to. That's the website you need to go to, and in there, amongst other things, is the F1. and you'll find us. And an application form to fill
Yep,
in.
it's immensegl.com.
That's all you need to do, and you will find us. No problemo.
I tell you what, I've recently registered with that site, and I tell you what, it looks a bloody good site. They do FIFA, they do the Division, they do bloody all sorts. They do all sorts.
everything.
Minecraft, they do Call of Duty, as well as F1, of course.
Yes.
So if you like your Xbox gaming, go to immensegl.com and register.
Check out Immense Gaming League. And then look for the F1, and then the F1 you will find us. ESR. Well, I know what you're going to say. What does ESR stand for? We'll leave it
E-bike gum racing. Just
leave it exactly whichever way you want to interpret it. That's what it's there for.
Oh, I think we should go enormously good racing. What do you think? Enormously good sports racing. I don't know. And of course, you can also find the race notifications of upcoming races on Twitter.
Yeah, yep. That's the one.
ESR F1 Racing. And we have two YouTube channels. We have the ESR Sports YouTube channel for Tuesdays and Saturdays, and we have Positively Glance YouTube channel for the Performance Sunday League, which I'd imagine, are we doing that next season?
Yeah, I would assume it's going to be a similar situation.
There we go.
And plus the fact
there we
that
are,
if you can't find that, just look for me on YouTube or Twitch, and you will find me. If you look on Twitch, I'll be Mustafa Shag. If you look for me on YouTube, you will find me under Skinny Vader. Yes,
And there we go, confident grabbing pole, outstanding.
Yeah,
Iggy
yes,
second,
he is.
Hightower third, Verara fourth, Verstappen fifth, Hempgamer sixth, Posglad seventh. They're on the softs. The rest of the runners are starting on the ultras.
Yes, too busy chatting, forgot
Wow.
to tell the rundown. Haha.
Yeah.
All done and dusted though.
So obviously we watch out for all the drivers, but tonight in particular we're looking at Rara, Iggy and Hightower, who are our championship contenders.
They are indeed.
The points total is Rara is on 119, Iggy is on 101, and Hightower is on 97. So Rara is 18 points in front, but who knows? Anything can happen in F1, and yes, it normally does.
What needs to happen is Hightower needs to take out Iggy and Rara, and then that'll be your guarantee.
Yeah.
That's what he's got to do.
Yep, that's it. Now we just wait and retire. Okay, is it still the same thing? We let them go and retire 2-3 seconds down the road. Yeah.
Yep. Same procedure. Oh,
Okay.
yes. And in the new game, we won't need to do that because it's already slotted.
Oh,
for-
wow! That's a nice little perk, isn't it?
Yeah,
Absolutely.
the thing is, that's it. So the stewards like us, we can go straight into spectator mode. We'll be actually be sitting down the other end of this track right now, looking down at the start, and we'll be able to see.
What you mean? Me and you would be like at the front of the grid. Wow.
Yes.
Hey.
Yes. Yes. We
Well,
won't need to
very few
retire.
times you'll see
Won't
me and
need
you
to
at the
do
front of the
nothing.
grid.
So,
Yeah, I was going to say we'll get to see what the front of the grid looks like for the first time ever when racing. That'd be good for us, wouldn't it? Yeah.
Christ, I even went into
forward to that.
Mercedes in performance and I still couldn't get to the bloody front of the grid, mate. I'm fucking pissed.
No. Let's not say about that. Eh?
Yeah. I am so pissed off. You wouldn't believe. But I'm sure there's a lot of people will not be sad to see this version go. They've not been happy. They've got full of promises from Codemasters after the disaster they give us with 15. And we got this.
Oh, 15. Good lord. Yeah.
I wouldn't be so bad, but if they just kept up maintenance on it, that's all it needed. Consistent maintenance just to keep it in check.
Well, unfortunately, since as we know, we're going over old ground here. But since 2013 was the last good F1 game.
Yeah.
14 wasn't great, but it was playable. 15 was diabolical. 16th is better than 15, but it's still not working properly. So hopefully 17, they've got the finger on the pulse and got it sorted. But from what I've heard though on the grapevine is the beta testing went well, didn't it? I believe it. The reports were good that came back. So fingers crossed, they've done a good job.
Just a question off beat I'm a certain way, and just a quick question. I've been sort of searching online for the PC version of like a Tiger Woods, like the 2012 Masters one where it had Augusta on it. I cannot buy the game unless I buy a disc copy from eBay. I don't want to buy a disc copy from eBay. I want a digital copy
Like,
for
what I would
something
say
for
to
the
you
PC.
is
I've tried CD
it's two
keys.
words.
I've tried Steam.
No, is
I can't find
two words, right? But I didn't say this. Pirate Bay. Didn't say that.
it. No, I meant legitimately. I want a legit copy.
Well, there's actually, I tell you, if you go in the Steam store, now I've not bought it, but there's a golf game on there that everyone's rave reviewing.
Alright.
Have a look on the Steam store. Yeah, I can't remember. It's like Open Golf or something. I don't know. I can't quite remember now. But go and have a look. Apparently, it's real life. You know, it's the real players. It's not like made up AI
Right.
chappies. It's.
I just want a
it's getting
decent
really good
golf game
reviews.
because I'm sick to death of that Rory McIlroy pile of crap you got on the Xbox One at the moment. What a pile of crap that is. I'm used to the Tiger Woods series, like, and I've always been a big fan of them.
Well, I know you can still play 07.
Yeah,
With a
yeah.
lot
I was
of
looking
mods.
at it. I can get all I can
Yeah.
get all 2000 and 2002 as well. That's the best of it. Digital, you know. But I can't get like 2012 or 13. I'm thinking, well, why not?
Yeah, it's a strange one, that.
And I mean, I looked on there and I thought CD keys are bound to have it, but nope. Nope. I might have a look and see if Amazon might have it. See if they've maybe got it. I don't know.
Yeah,
Actually,
they might have a used copy, like
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
if you get your hands on a hard copy, like second hand, cheap somewhere, like, you know what I mean, like Amazon's
Yeah,
the place,
yeah.
or you know.
I just want to
eBay
get
or
one for the
whatever.
PC because I like to pop on the PC and play on the PC now and then, and I've only got to
Yeah,
play on that is
absolutely.
Skyrim really, and I'm kind of bored of just playing Skyrim all the
Well,
time.
I'm playing State of Decay and Elite Dangerous at the moment on PC.
I was
State
going to
of
get
Decay's
a No
great
Man's
fun. I
Sky.
really do like
It's
that.
on a sale, but
Oh right, yeah, that wasn't that a bit.
all the reviews I've been hearing
monotonous,
about it's the biggest
apparently.
pile of crap under the sun, so I don't know whether I'll bother.
I think Wayne Hammer had that on PC, and he said it was a pile of poo, didn't he? I think.
He did,
Sure
I'm sure he did.
remember
I'm sure he did. Anybody who's watching the stream, if you're watching, please let me know. Is No Man's Sky a pile of crap? Have you ever had it, or is it not? There's a question.
Well,
Non-Formula
actually,
1 related.
let's have a poll on the stream: Elite Dangerous or No Man's Sky for the Shagmeister, which is the best one to get?
I
He
want a
loves
good-
his space
a good-
exploration
yeah,
games.
yeah. Like, and I mean Star Trekky, not the Star Trek one. I've already got that. It's a pile of crap as well. I am Captain Kirk of the Starship Enterprise sort of game.
Was that Captain Cunt? Did you say?
Yeah, right. Well, him as well.
But yeah, we're waiting here at the moment. We're just waiting for the guys who'll be having their toilet break here, the nicotine
Yeah,
break,
and
or
I'm
their
busy
slightly
making a
stronger
cup of tea as
cigarette
well.
break. Skinmeister's making his cup of tea. He does
Yeah,
make a good cup of tea, I
custom.
hasten to add as well.
Oh,
He
yes,
makes
I do.
makes a cracking cup of tea.
I do make a nice cup of tea.
Oh, hello,
So-
hello, the countdown clock's ticking. They're getting
is it?
ready.
Oh shit! Shit! I'm busy in the kitchen
Yeah.
still. Sandy, you'll have to finish them off.
Ah, the race engineer, make him work for
Yeah.
earn his keep.
Yeah.
Get him on
It
tea
makes me-
duty.
It makes me feel guilty because now you'll hop along in the kitchen, you'll hum and groan a bit because you'll be in pain, like, and I'll make it out it's like my fault.
Right, then here we go, chaps. Here we go.
Alright, remember, just sit tight. We'll let them go. We might miss the first corner incidents, but sorry guys, that's the way we are.
Yeah.
And one,
Away they go.
2, 3, and pause and retire.
Here we go. Retire from the session.
I'm trying. I'm still
Actually,
on
took
my
the first
car.
quarter quite nicely.
Yeah, I'm still in
I'm still
mine.
in my car. Here we go. Right. Yes.
There we
and
go.
Grub's,
Yeah,
Grub's got the lead. He's kept his lead.
it has indeed.
Now we've got Iggy in second and Hightower in third. So now Rawa got a poor start. Rawa's way down the grid at the moment. Rawa's down in seventh.
Oh,
He's just
somebody's out.
overtaken a runner
Somebody's
there the
forced India.
outside.
Forced India went wide there. Don't know who that was. Yeah, but
Oh,
looks
nice
like
battle down the bottom
Confident
there.
Grub seems to be trying to push to get a gap here, like in the first lap.
Yeah, we've got Hemp tucked in behind the runner there of Dark Echelon, I believe. Battling it over. Rawa's just ahead of these guys. Hemp's going to be inside for a move under braking. Oh, he's left that very late. Oh, we almost took Rawa's front wing off there. That was close.
Keeping on board with these three front runners at the moment because of the action. Oh, Confident Grub goes the inside line. Iggy goes to the outside, and takes him, and so does. What a move!
Grubb's dropped down to
Hightower.
third in one
Yeah.
corner.
Iggy and Hightower just took them both at the same corner. Beautiful move from the two.
He got absolutely arse-buggered there, it has to be
He
said.
did. He dropped from first to third. Oh, and he's gone wide.
Oh, he's gone wide, he's gone wide.
Yeah, he's went wide.
And almost
having
went
a
straight into
nightmare start.
Verstappen. He almost went straight into the Force India when he came back. He
Hightower
just
all over
avoided
the
him.
back end of Iggy here. Hightower is trying to push Iggy here. Oh, and there's somebody else fighting for second, third and fourth as well. Oh, lag kicking in.
Yeah, that's
there,
it. Grubb and Verstappen going for third and fourth.
Oh,
And someone's in the
so
pits.
look
We've
how
got a car in the
close these
pits.
two are.
And Hemp's in the
Yeah.
pits.
Oh,
Now, why is Hemp
fucking-
pitting?
there's
Why
lag
is he
issues
pitting?
in
He's
the
got
room.
no
by the
damage.
way.
He's
Who's-
changing the tyres.
Who's that?
Hemp has
Hemp?
ditched his super softs after just one lap.
Oh,
He's
strange.
put the soft tyre on. Yeah.
Did he have damage?
No damage. I think it's a strategy call. He's going to run 2 sets of softs now to the end. I reckon that's what he's going to do.
Would it not been better to take the other ones in deeper though? At least get some of the
Possibly,
wear out
but
of them.
of course he's in totally free air now, so he can just tank it. I suppose that's his philosophy. He can just run 2
Right,
sets of
well,
softs
this is
now and just
lap
tank it for the rest of
2
the
they're
race.
on here, so next lap DRSs will be available. And
Look at these two battling at the front here.
Oh!
Oh, it's a crash! There's a crash!
Oh, that was lag, mate. That was pure lag. I got it on the
Yeah, I've
stream as
recorded
well.
it.
Yeah, it was on the stream. I've got it as well.
Oh, that was
Hightower
horrible.
straight into the rear end of Iggy. Iggy
Yeah.
totally lagged right into him there.
Yeah, the car just
Oh.
teleported back 100 yards there, didn't it? That's very
Oh.
unfortunate for Hightower. He's going to have to pit.
Yeah,
So he's got Grubb behind him. Now Grubb's going to have to be careful that he doesn't run into the back of Hightower, because Hightower's got a lot of damage there.
Oh. What kind of views that?
Yeah, he's going to have to pit that McLaren. That McLaren's knackered. Now, I wonder if he might stick the mediums on and try and one-stop it, possibly.
He's got no other choice, has he?
He's going to have to pit, yeah. Oh, Grubb! Oh, cool. Jesus.
Oh, I know. He's
Grubb
went
almost
back
went
to
straight to
pit into
Hightower.
there. Yeah, right. let's get back.
It's all happening here.
Yeah, right. We'll get
I'll stick on board
board
at
in.
Hightower and I'll let you know what tyre he goes on.
I'm going down the field, sort of Granville's there. Let's get involved with the.
Right. Oh, he's put another set of super softs on as Hightower. Got a message from him saying he is lagging. Yeah, we
Yeah.
got that. Thanks for the message. We got that.
Yeah, that was bad. Like
Yeah, that
Yeah.
was really
Yes.
unfortunate. Now he's
Mr.
course,
Robbins,
he's
this
also
is
lost
live now. Yes, it is.
He
There's a
is.
message on
He is.
Facebook.
Yeah, he's come out behind Hemp Gamer. So you can see how that's hurting now.
Here we go,
Hemp
possibly
Gamer's
Glad
possibly
and
gone for-
Granville both got DRS on Dark Echelon. They're both going in for the first
Oh,
chicane.
look at these three.
Oh,
this is close
what a
here.
battle here.
You've got Pos, Dark Echelon, and you've got. Is that Bishop with Granville?
Yeah. No, it's
Oh, that's Granville in 5th. Pos is
Dark
in.
Echelon.
He's in
7th.
6th in the Renault, Dark Echelon. And Pos looking going at the outside there. Oh, it's a brave move, and he's made it stick. Great move there from Pos in the Force India. Takes Dark Echelon with a very opportunistic move there at the end. Went round the outside.
Did
So
indeed.
Pos moves up to 6th place with that move. He's chasing down Glanville. Now, the ultra soft tyre runners will be looking to come in quite soon, I think, within the next lap or two for their pit stops. In fact, looking at the way looking at the way Pos is catching Granville, I would say
Right,
Granville's ultra
Confident
softs are
Grubb
already
is
dying.
currently
In
our
fact, he's
leader.
pitting. Yep. Yeah, Granville's pitting. Thought so. Confident Grubb's leading.
Yeah,
How has he got into the lead?
that's what I mean. I just wanted to ask you that. Why is confident? I thought it was Iggy who was in the lead.
He was.
Yeah, and Verstappen's all over the
In
back
fact,
of Iggy.
yeah, and Rara's all over the back of Verstappen. This can be very
Right,
interesting here going up the
Oh,
long
it's a
straight.
four-way road here, like.
They've all got they've all got DRS on Grubb. Grubb's moved to the left. He's made his defensive move. He cannot come back across now, apart from actually taking the corner. And here comes. No, he's got. I think he's held it there. This defensive line, which he does. Yeah, he's held his first place. Good move. But Iggy will look now for a DRS run again down here. This little short little straight with the left-hand dog leg.
He's going to inside or out. He's going to go for the inside. That's where he's got to go.
Yeah,
No,
he's gone back outside again. Backs
nearly
out of
went
it.
back in.
He backs out of it there.
Yeah,
Lock up from
awesome.
Grub, but he held the corner. These three having a right. These four having a right old ding
It's a
dong.
four-way battle here for the lead. I'm going to stay on board. I'm on board with Iggy at the moment just because I want to keep an eye on Confident Grub's connection, like.
Yeah, yeah. I'm on the broadcast on Iggy at the moment just to see. A slightly different viewpoint.
Yeah. I'm actually on board just looking back.
Actually on. Right, so I'll jump on with Verstappen. Oh, Rara, look at that. Rara's
Right up
close to
his gearbox
Verstappen
there.
now. Yeah. Some of the ultra soft runners now are pitting. As we've always seen Granville come in and pitted. He got rid of those ultras. They just don't. They only work for 2 laps and then they just die. Now we're going to have another tussle here going up the long straight. I think that all 3 cars will have DRS on Grub.
Oh yeah, and it looks like Iggy's a lot closer this time. Should be able to do it here.
Let's see what power. Grub's gone to the inside, well, the left-hand side of the track again, gone defensive. Iggy's ghosting him there. And Iggy pulls out to make the move. They're going to come under braking here. Grub's got the inside line. He is lagging a bit, but I think he's got the move done.
Yeah, he has indeed.
Yeah, he's through.
Oh no, he's come back. He's come back again. He's took it back again.
How did he do that?
Yeah, he just undercut.
In fact, there goes Verstappen at the inside of Iggy.
Yeah, and Verstappen. Oh no! Oh!
You're gonna have to give some room.
Rara nearly got took out there as well. That came fucking close.
Yeah.
Sorry for swearing for viewers, but I'm getting frustrated. Getting excited. Grub's
gone.
Wrong.
What's happened there?
He hit the wall. And he just obviously he's took a belly slap in the corner, and he's hit the wall. Yeah,
wow.
That's what it looked like. It just looked like he bounced off the inside wall and went straight across the track. Unlucky Grubby boy.
Verstappen's now a race leader.
Yeah, indeed. We've had 4 different leaders in this race so far.
Oh yeah, Iggy second. All Rara's got to do is just sit there now.
Yeah.
Doesn't have to take a risk. Now.
No,
He can just sit there and cruise home to the championship.
Oh shit, a cup of tea. I did say to you if I could finish them off. You never bloody listened to me.
And Headgame has been disqualified.
Fucking, you know what I mean? Ask him the simple thing to go through 2 cups and fucking fetch them through.
Skinny, breaking news, Head Gamer has been disqualified.
Eh?
Head Gamer has been disqualified.
Why? What's he done?
Now, I don't know. Now, here's Iggy on Verstappen. Iggy
he's got him here like
the braking. Who's got the balls? Who's got the balls to break deep? I think it's going to be Iggy. Now, can Verstappen get the switch back? Almost curbed it. He's curbed it.
Rara looks like he's going to have his goals as well now.
Yeah, Rara the DRS, but then again, so will Verstappen. He's still got the DRS. That should hopefully, well, in his case, it will see him maintain position, which he does.
Yeah.
Now, I'm going to look at the race directory, and I'm going to find out what happened to Hemp.
There's a front wing there in the middle of the track.
Well, that would be Confident Grubs, won't it?
No, that's further down here that he banged his wing off.
Now, Hemp Gamer has been disqualified for parking in a dangerous location.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh.
That's a new one. Well, I mean, I know it's a rule, but you don't see it very often.
I wonder if it's worthwhile getting Head Gamer in just to quiz him. Just for the viewers, possibly.
Okay, let me just
quick invite him.
Just send a message. Where is he?
Just explain what happened. If he wants to jump in and explain what happened to him, just for the viewers.
Yeah. Certainly bizarre, anyway. That's for sure.
Yeah, it's strange.
Ah, here's Hemp.
There he is. Hello,
Hello, Hemp. What happened there, buddy?
What happened? No.
No.
You didn't see what happened, no? Right, I was going in the back bit, man. Fucking car just took control of itself, mate. Fucking wouldn't let me drive it and went straight into the fucking wall. And then just sat there, man. Wouldn't let me reverse it or fucking get it into gear or nothing, man. No.
Wow.
There is
disqualified
lag in the
for
room,
being
like.
stopped in a dangerous. Disqualified for being stopped in a dangerous location. Is it fucking kidding me, man?
Bastards.
Oh well then. Come on,
well.
innit?
Goodbye 2016, innit?
Right, so here we go. Kicking about, man. Verstappen in the lead. Like he's swapping
lucky
to
fella.
Grubbsy out as well.
Yeah, well, if you
Ah,
want
excellent,
to, if
mate.
you want to stick around and commentate for a bit, more than welcome. Just include your audio. It's entirely up to yourself.
Yeah, I'll do that. But he's man.
Yeah.
Last race of the season, like,
Welcome.
no point in quitting early.
Absolutely. Right. So who have we got now then? We have got Iggy's our race leader, I
Just to
believe.
confirm for the viewers, right, what's happened to him, Gamer, is the fact that Codemasters bent him over, got a big black man's dick and stuck it up his rear end.
Anyway,
Right, the race, Iggy's pitting. Iggy's pitting, and the race leader's coming into the pits. Almost.
Excellent.
Yeah. Let's see what tyre Iggy goes on to.
You should be going on to the softs now, man, if we get
Well,
any sense.
Verstappen is our current leader, and he's got Rara, all of his...
Just out of yes, he is. He's putting the softs on. Just out of interest, Hemp, I saw you pit after lap 1 to put the softs on. Was that your strategy to then just do 2 sets of softs for the rest of the race?
My strategy was to one stop the super softs and then the softs, but something happened at the first corner, man, and Rara was 90 degrees to the track, and I had to side him, and I was for wing, so I had to go and pit and get a new wing in. Every time in Abu Dhabi, mate, there's always an incident at the first corner.
It just goes to show how buggered the game is, because we were wondering, because we saw your pit, but on our screens, your car was fine. There was no damage. So we just thought it was part of a strategy, the deliberate strategy to pit.
Did it show no
away.
damage? No, because my fucking
no
Was,
damage.
I'd red front wing, man.
Nah,
Fucking hell, man.
that would explain
But
it.
don't believe what the TV broadcast shows you, because it's only
No.
wrong. It always is.
Yeah.
Is Rara's going for a move here for first place?
Yeah. Normally it's always the case though, isn't it, with this game?
Oh, they
always something
bubbled
new.
that
there.
was close. Yeah.
Oh, it was very close.
Now, of course, both these two. Hello, Swizzle.
Swizzy.
Um,
Hello, sir. Hello, son.
now, both
But
these
you know
cars,
this-
of course, are still on their super softs. They'll be looking to pit quite soon, I think.
Oh, are they not pitted yet? Oh.
No, I think they're still on their first set of tyres, I believe. So these guys
I
are
should
more
be
one
pitting
stop,
about
I think.
9. That's the lap they should be pitting
Yeah.
on then, because it's lap 8 to pit
Yeah.
for the super
I tell you what it
softs
is,
on
even though
at the
we've got
end.
small
Right,
numbers...
so we're
in
gonna
this
break-
race,
yes, Ra-
it's been
Ra-Ross pitting, Ra-Ross pitting.
absolutely epic from start to finish this race so far. It's been something every lap to freaking comment on.
Right, well, Verstappen now takes control of the race. Right, I'm just watching to see, guys, just watching to see where Iggy comes out of it. Iggy's on the softs now. Don't forget,
Yeah,
he's
and
pitting
Rara's
now.
coming out of the
Where
pits.
is he in relation
Yeah,
to Ra? They're going to
Rara's
be
on
so
his
close.
way
to
now.
each other.
Yeah, he's coming out of the pits.
Iggy's done it.
Yeah, he's passed
Iggy's
him.
got the jump.
He has indeed.
Yeah, Iggy's. Now, of course,
Okay.
Hightower is in second, but of course he's had to pit because of the incident with Iggy with the lag issue. So Hightower is going to have to pit again at some stage.
What is he on? He's on the super soft just now. Eh?
He's on the supers, yeah. So he'll be probably put another set of
he'll be-
supers on or softs.
I think he'll do the softs, mate. Should be do the softs in a couple of laps.
It'd be good to the end of the race if he puts the softs on, wouldn't he? I'd imagine.
The soft tire's a good tyre around this track as well, man. It tends to work quite well.
Oh, it's
Yeah, that's what
all
Shaq
better.
was saying. It seems
I
to be.
think the super
It has
softs are better.
it has the
Oh,
really?
longevity
Yeah.
and the pace, doesn't it?
Yeah, well, the ultras are alright for like 1 or 2 laps, but that's it. You know, they're not con, man.
Yeah.
Super softs
Well,
last year, you can nail them for
just,
7 laps, 8 laps, no problem.
I'm just watching Verstappen here. He's just coming into the stadium complex, the final sector. Just keeping the eyes up to see if he pits this lap or not, or whether he stays out for another one. Now, don't forget, of course, the cars behind him now have pitted. So,
Yeah, I'm on
he has
board
to
with
keep,
him now.
it all depends on his tyre wear. Now, it looks like
Nope,
he's staying out.
Yeah, he's
he is
staying out.
staying
He
out.
stayed out. He stayed out.
Yeah. He's obviously
find
happy
out.
with the pace.
Hightower.
That's
Well,
great, man.
In fact, I'm just going to have a look at Verstappen's lap times to see how he's getting on.
Hightower seems to be
Um,
catching him.
Yeah, yeah,
he's currently
he's actually
8 seconds behind him, 8.5.
Yeah, to give you an idea, Verstappen on lap 7 did a 44.8, but his last two laps 46.2 and then 46.7. So he's
dropping off now.
I think he should have pitted there, perhaps.
He should have pitted with Rara.
Because what we're looking at is the gap between Verstappen now and Iggy, and the gap between Verstappen and Iggy is 10 seconds now. Iggy's going to jump him by quite a margin.
Okay.
In fact, I think Verstappen might even come out down in 4th or 5th here once he makes his pit stop. Yeah, Hightower's brought it down to 7.8 seconds, so he's catching.
Yeah, I must say, man,
he's catching.
fucking well done yourself getting your retirement, mate, for the last race of the season. Proud of you.
Yeah, it's good to have him back, isn't it?
Aye. Shag,
He's right. Yes, sir.
I'm sorry for having a wee, but I'm not putting it on your stream, so...
That's alright.
Is it possible pitted yet?
Water under the bridge.
Yeah,
has
he
he?
That's that, mate.
He pitted with Rara. Well, here's Verstappen coming around the last couple of corners now. Surely he has to pit now and put the softs on. Yes,
Yeah,
he's
here he
coming in.
goes.
Verstappen's coming in to make his pit stop.
Yeah, he'll get 18
Tyrrell's
laps. So
not
that's no
far
problem.
behind.
Yeah, I would imagine he's going to put this. Of course, I suppose the
Verstappen's in.
Yeah, the
Verstappen's
point
in,
is
so
he'll
here we
be
go.
on. Yeah, he'll be on fresher tyres at the end. He's going to put the softs on.
Yeah, he
He's
is
put
on the
softs
softs,
Yes,
on.
right, soft.
At
That's
least
the choice.
he will have newer tyres at the end, depending on how he looks after his tyres, I suppose. So, but yeah, he's already down in 4th. He's been jumped.
Yeah, fourth.
I
think the rest
of them
started to pit again, didn't they?
And in fact, I think Granville's going to jump him as well. Actually, it's going to be close.
Granville. Yep, he's
Yeah,
Granville's
Granville's jumped
front
him.
as well.
So
Just put him into fifth.
Verstappen,
And-
in fact, the side by
Close
side.
banana.
Oh, there we go.
In fact, he's gone. He's gone behind
glad.
Poz as well. Poz has jumped in.
Yep, he has.
Side by side.
Yeah, but everybody else is
Poz
going to
has
pit again, apart from
Yeah,
Rara.
yeah. Poz is going to have to pit again.
Yes, sir.
Iggy won't have to pit.
When did Iggy pit the first time round?
A couple laps before the
Here we
stand.
go.
He put the
He's gonna
softs
have
on, so
him,
he
yeah.
should be
Yeah,
okay.
he pitted lap 8, yeah, he might be alright to go there.
Yeah, and here is Verstappen making a move in his teammate. I think his teammate's going to let him through here because he knows.
Different strategies.
Poz is gonna pit
That's a
again.
proper
Yeah, it's a
teammate.
strategy call. Yep. Of course, now Poz will draft him and take him back now.
He should be in win mix here, man. Saving his tyres, saving his fuel.
Oh, he is. He's
Oh,
having a look
no,
at him.
he's going for it.
I smell you, boy.
Oh, Verstappen gives him the room there, and Poz says, "Thank you very much. I'll have fifth place back, teammate." Well, there you go. No love lost there. Then.
Bye bye.
I think what's his name, VJ Malley will be getting those two behind the bike sheds at the end of this race.
He's
No team orders there, is there?
He's too busy sweating his gills off at the moment in the garage.
Now, Hightower, because he's out of sync. Yeah, Hightower's pitting. He's making his final pit stop now. I'm sure he'll be putting the. Let's have a look. Softs on. Yes, it's the soft tyre. So Hightower's going to be one to watch. He's going to be behind these guys, but he'll be on a much fresher set of tyres at the end of the race.
Yes, he is.
So, we know he's quick. We know Hightower's quick, so he could be looking to move up for the field now as quickly as
Well, that was
possible.
my prediction, wasn't it? At the start of the race, I said Hightower.
It was. Well, it could still work. He's going to be some way down, but we all know he's quick. Now he's come out alongside Dark Echelon there, and he's jumped him.
Echelon's going to be the
Right,
one stop, isn't he?
There we go.
Yeah. Right. Hightower's come out 18 seconds behind. Now we know that Rara and Iggy will probably go to
Right,
the end.
Verstappen's
but
having another go at
Hightower will be
Puffy
on
here.
much
Here
fresher
we go.
tyres.
He's coming up DRS.
It'll be a
open.
real push for them, man, to get to the
Coming
end
out
of
to the
it.
junction again, and yes, he's made the move again.
Well, do you think they might have to do a splash and dash in the ultras, perhaps?
Yeah, I think that the ultras are going to be the last 3-4 laps, maybe, man.
Oh,
Depends on
and
the setup,
Paul just
so-
took him back again. The two
See you on there,
Paul
is
seniors
it?
are fighting like crazy here.
Oh, no way.
And Paul takes that place back again. Oh, and he's got right.
Oh, he's gone wide. He's gone wide. He's gone
Oh,
totally
that was
wide.
caught
a penalty, man.
Yeah, he caught the curb and just bounced
Oh
him.
dear.
He got the kangaroo
It
bounce.
actually looks, if any. if anything, it looked a bit laggy the way Pos just sort of veered off to the right.
Nah,
there.
he
It seemed a
hit the
bit...
inside. Oh, Granville's
strange.
well.
He's alright,
Granville's
didn't he
off.
get
Oh,
on for that season?
Glanville's gone. He's just
Yeah.
driven straight into a
Oh.
wall.
Why is he letting pass?
Oh, okay.
That was bizarre.
Why did Verstappen let Paul's pass?
Oh, I don't know. I'm just going to see if Pos got a penalty for that.
No, he didn't. I already checked it.
Oh, yeah. Good man. Yeah, he's on the. Where's this guy been? We should have had him on commentary because he's on the ball. This bloke, this Scottish guy in gamer, he's on the ball.
Yeah, he's shocking, man. So I've wasted my talents in the motor all this time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, we've all said you're wasting your talents in a car, like, you know. I didn't
I'm
say that.
usually
I just
wasted in
said-
the car. It's that Ferrari, mate. Just trying to drive it for shit, man.
Right.
Now,
at the
I'm
moment,
actually, I'm jumping on board a Bishop because none of us have covered him yet, and he's minding his own business in 7th place at the moment on the soft tyre. So a shout
Yeah,
out to
Hightower's
Rich.
not
Good
gaining
driving,
any.
Rich. It was 18 seconds. What's the
It's
gap?
still 18.
It's the
still
same,
18,
yeah.
man,
Yeah.
2.3 seconds.
Now,
So
wasn't
Niggy must have a
compromised.
very similar setup.
Yeah. He is leaving Dark Echelon, though, it has to be said. He's dropped Dark Echelon like a bad habit.
Good.
So, and he
Yeah,
is.
so
He's only about 2 or 3 seconds behind these two battling
Right,
forces.
wasn't it?
They're at it again. Verstappen's
Right,
taken Pos
Is
again.
that Rara's catching Niggy, I think? It's 2.2 just now.
Oh.
See if it's like going across the line.
2.2 at the moment.
Hightower's
yeah.
catching. Hightower's catching the two squabbling Force Indias.
Good, good. It's got a bit interesting race at the end, man. Everybody else's strategies are
I
all different.
think it is
so
when
they're
he's-
gonna come in at the end.
Yeah, because Pos is certainly going to have to pit again. Verstappen and Rara and Iggy. Well, Verstappen will be able to go to the end, and Hightower might have
1.9
got.
seconds
Iggy.
between
Yeah,
the two
Iggy
leaders.
and
Rara
Hightower,
got
they might have to
3/10
pit.
in that last
Yeah.
sector.
He's definitely catching them. He's definitely reeling them in slowly. So a few attempts here and there, but they all count.
Now look at Hightower. He is really catching these Force Indias now. He's reeling them in.
He's caught by 2 seconds that lap now. He's 16.8 from the leader.
Yeah.
And there's
He's
good
having a
chance
good-
these
couple of
two are
good
gonna have to
laps.
pit. Yeah,
Yeah,
these lot
his
are gonna
tyres
have
have
to
come
pit
into their operating window now, so he's off.
Now the question is though for Hightower, will these two Force Indias cause a problem for him because they're squabbling between themselves and they're fighting for the race, their race. So Hightower's got to watch
pushed to lap
himself.
8, and we're now on lap 14, 6 laps. I think Boys might have another
I think
2 or
Pos
3
will-
laps.
Oh,
and then
Ziggy,
he'll
I
be
think.
Yeah.
again.
I think it's in the lead.
Yeah, what's Paul's going to run though? Do you think he's going to have to? He won't be able to run the ultras to the end. He's going to have to run a set of
Aye,
softs,
he'll have to run
isn't
the softs to the end, yeah.
he? Yeah.
Maybe a better option to put the ultras on for this stint, and then the softs at the end.
Yeah. Then a quick three or four lap blast on the ultras. Middle stint. Yeah.
No, I had two Force
No,
Indians.
they're scrapping again. They're scrapping
Yeah.
again. Here they go.
Yeah.
The Reynolds are not having a good time.
How are we doing at the top of the field? We've got Iggy in first. Rara, the gap's 2.2 seconds. So
Oh,
it's
he's
fluctuating
gained a
by
little bit
10 to
then,
2.
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
Might
gonna
catch
stay on
again by
board
3
with the
tenths in
positive
this
guard here,
last sector.
watching-
We'll see if Rara's running higher downforce than Iggy. Iggy seems to be pulling away in the straights, and Rara's taking it back in the third sector.
It's
Oh,
2.5 now. Iggy's pulled out a little
lost
bit.
3.
Yeah.
Lost 3 tenths on that.
There's somebody
Right, let's
catching up.
have a look at these Force
Yeah,
Force Indians are
no.
scrapping
Yeah, I'm
still.
stuck.
I think-
I've been stuck on
I
Posy
think,
for a little bit.
I think Pos's tyres are starting to go a little bit. Verstappen's now. They haven't been swapping places so much in the last couple of laps. Verstappen seems to be, as you see, their Pos went a bit wide there. These tyres are losing grip now.
Yeah, Verstappen's
taking
just
that
on his
flat
groove
out.
now.
Yeah, those soft tyres working really well. But Pos's super softs are looking decidedly blistered, I would say. Looking like a prostitute's fanny, a bit blistered. Absolutely.
Tasty. Salt and vinegar.
Yum, yum.
At least I think that's salt.
Oh,
Would you like some cod with your chips?
Smelly.
And Hightower keeping a watching brief, just slowly rearing them in. In fact, Hightower's almost in the DRS
15-7
range
away
now.
there. He looks to be fucking really gaining.
Now.
Find out what his height is going towards the end of sector 2 now, see what his distance is like to the leader.
I'm going to look at the penalty situation. See what we've got.
There's not much happening then. It's 15-6, he's took another 10th out of a gate.
Right, out the front runners, only Verstappen's got a penalty so far.
Oh, Hightower's really catching him through here.
Yeah, look at that, he's well close now.
Is Pause going to pit here? This is the question.
Yeah, Verstappen's had a scruffy lap actually, because Poss is right behind him again.
Yeah.
He's right there.
And
Now it's going to get interesting now, you can down this back.
14.6 the gap now.
yeah, 3 seconds between these 3 front runners, these 3rd, 4th and 5th.
Oh, there's less than a second between these 3 cars now.
Oh,
Look at Hightower, look at him.
Hightower,
all over the back of the pod.
His tyres have got so much more grip at the moment.
Yeah.
Look at him here.
In fact, he's got to be careful. He hasn't got into the back of Poz here. He's so much faster at the moment with his tyres. Now, don't forget, of course, the Force India is good in a straight line. Can he hold him off? You'd think Hightower should make a pass. Oh, but yeah, Poz has got DRS. Poz has got DRS as well. He's going inside.
They're both going for it.
Yeah, it looks like he's going to. As long as that doesn't overdo the braking. Now that looks okay.
Yeah, that's spot on.
Verstappen's through. Yeah.
Nice exit. Still get the DRS.
Oh,
Poz has gone off. What's Poz doing?
Poz going. Oh,
Where the hell did Poz go there?
Poz is off the Bahrain then. He was off the Bahrain.
Is he trying medium traction in this race?
I don't know. Medium drugs, more like. Look at that line.
I think he was picking up a sandwich off his
missus. Hightower's taking it on for starting, and he's gone.
Look at that. Hightower straight through, no messing. Yeah, he did, and Hightower took total advantage, and that's allowed Poz to catch up high. Oh, Poz is looking at the inside there. Verstappen.
We'll send his at it again. This should be Poz's pitting lap here. Just keep an eye on him.
I would think he's going to be surely close, but what's he doing?
He's just been minced by soft tyres. Oh, he's staying out.
Well, it looks at me, he still looks like he's got a lot of grip left in them tyres.
Well, it's surprising his tyres have lasted so long, because he has been sort of stuck up the windpipe of the exhaust pipe, I should say, of Verstappen.
He seems to be, he's confident enough
they don't look that bad.
To keep going. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He seems to be holding his line, like. He's not exactly
that should be something like graphic we should put up for us.
He should be holding his line apart from the second DRS where he just went off in a completely different line. He's off into a parallel universe.
I think he's just putting new rubber on his tyre.
Yeah. That's an old start-finish straight there, so perhaps he thought there was a pit lane there or something. He was trying to...
no idea.
Who knows?
Right,
so Eggie's still out in front. Rarad's dropped back quite a bit. 3.7 seconds the difference now.
Yeah, that's, I wonder if he's just conserving his tyres a little bit. He's going to try and take his tyres to the end, possibly.
I wonder if he could be doing that and putting the ultras on at the end. There's no way he's going to get the super softs all the way to the end of this one.
Now, Verstappen's caught up with Hightower again.
14.6 seconds. Has Hightower made a mistake? Possibly.
I don't know, but Verstappen's right. No, Verstappen's pulling away from Poz again now. I think Poz's tyres have gone. I think they've gone now. They're looking a bit square shaped from where I'm looking at. Yeah, they've lost all their tread. We'll see.
If you're on sport for you, let's see if you get you to the pits here, son.
Let's see what his time is when he crosses the line here, but he's behind the leader.
Hightower 14.6.
And Poz stays out.
Leader.
14 flat, so he took 6 tenths off him in that lap.
6 tenths out, yeah.
Yeah, 6 tenths.
Yeah, so he obviously didn't make a mistake. It was Verstappen putting in an absolutely stonking lap by the looks of it, as to why how Verstappen suddenly got so close to Hightower. He's dropping back a little bit now. In fact, he might be out of DRS range now, possibly. About maybe a second, just over a second.
You see, he's 13.
And Hightower's second. So who's winning the pit?
We've got a pitter. I'm just going through. It looks like it's Rara's pitted. Yeah, Rara's pitted. He's put on the Rara's put on the softest man 5th.
Yeah, so he has.
13.8 is the gap. It is coming down, but it's not coming down by great leaps and bounds, but it is coming down.
Now, Rara's running his second set of softs here. I'm surprised he couldn't take his original set of softs further and then put either the super softs or the ultras.
I think
it might
Echelon
be
is catching Granville as well. Got to be a while before anything happens there, right? But looks like the time slowly coming down between them two.
Do you know, I think
You
it might be
that
with Rara. I
big
think it
wing
might be a
in the middle of
safety.
that corner would have gone by now.
Yeah. It might be a safety first call by Rara to pit. That doesn't want to take any risks. He knows he's got the championship in the bag. He's just got to finish this race
Marshals are
basically
terrible at this
to win the
stuff.
championship.
Leaving
So I think
complete
he's probably
wings on
just
track.
safety first pit stop.
13.7 from Wrigley, which is
I'm
What
just
lap
looking at
did
some of the
Iggy put
comments
on?
on Twitch, like,
Right, it's 13.2, the gap now between first and second.
yeah, he is, he's fetching
But
it
see,
down.
Iggy might have to pit. It's going to be touch and go whether he gets
Yeah.
tires to the end. That's the thing, where Hightower can go to the end now, we know that.
You may have to do a bit of
um,
lean mix the last few laps to save his tyres enough to get him there. I'll do it now and then hopefully fight at the end with
Yeah, well that's about
still got some life in his
12.9 now
tyres,
the
man.
gap.
Yeah, otherwise it'd be a sitting duck to Hightower at the end of the race,
It
wouldn't
will
he?
be.
Come on, Tower, make my
But of
prediction
course,
right,
if he
son.
did pit, if he did pit chaps in the next, say if Iggy pitted at lap 23-24 with a gap
Yeah,
of
but
around
the
11
ultras-
seconds, do you know what? He'd be back in the mix again for a win.
Yeah,
He'll catch
definitely
Hightower
would.
quickly. Yeah.
Aye. Really low fuel in the car as well, man. Aye, they're going crazy. Crazy times then. Second fastest laps anyway.
Well, I'm thinking if it's low fuel, normally the ultra's only good for about 4 or 5 laps, but they will go a lap or two further with low fuel, wouldn't they? So perhaps Iggy could even pit around about lap 21 and put the ultras on. Even 6 or 7 laps at the end.
So
We'll
is
see.
Rara
It's
bringing
all
the
to
time
play for.
down? Yep, he's now 18.9
gap-
behind the leader.
Right,
12.2
Rara
seconds.
is at 18.9. That's interesting. It was, I think he is, you know. I'm sure he was more than 20 seconds behind when he came out of the pits. But then again, that was on a delayed timing
Yeah,
screen,
he
so
was.
it could have
He
been
was
slightly
20,
out.
yeah. Hightower's not catching it as much anymore, but he's still catching him. Let's see, he's 12.2. He's going to cross the line now.
See, he's not
9.5.
dropped
Fucking hell,
Verstappen.
he's got
That's
to
the
the 3
surprising thing.
seconds there.
Yeah, but
I think
look at
Verstappen's
Sir
going to pull back a
Verstappen.
little bit just to save his tyres. Like, you know, it's like if he's sitting
Well,
something
Iggy's
friction
pitted.
too long. it
Iggy has
ruins
pitted.
it.
Iggy's pitted
Hightower
and put
takes
the
the lead.
softs on. So now
That'll be why
Iggy's
the
made his
time
final
came down
pit
so
stop.
quickly there.
Can he chase these?
What's
Now
he
he's
going
come out
into?
behind Rara. He's come out behind Rara.
On the super softs, oh, could be a
Yeah,
good choice.
this is the
there, mate.
battle because they're
8
both going
laps.
to the end. Rara's on the
Nail it.
softs and Iggy's on the super soft.
Oh, I was interested to see what happens at the end here.
Well, Iggy's going to have the DRS. He's slotted him behind him now. Who's got the grunt in a straight line? That's the question. Looks like Iggy's poised. Moves out to the left. I think this is going to be a safe move. Pulls back onto the racing line because he's got the overtake done. Rara's trying to fight at the inside. Iggy's giving him room. This is close. This is great driving by the two of them. Wheel to wheel. Oh, quality
That's what I
driving.
call.
That's
Look at
worthy
that.
of
That was
VSR.
amazing. Good stuff,
Worthy
boys.
of VSR there.
Yes.
Not over yet.
Oh, he's coming back up.
Rara's coming back.
Rara's having I think Rara's going to get it, you know. He's going to be at the inside. This is so close.
Oh,
He's
little
curved it.
touch
Oh,
of
he's so
wheel.
lucky he didn't throw his car.
Little touch.
Slipping
Yeah.
and sliding.
I think Iggy saw what's happened there because when Rara went into the first left-hander, he curved it quite hard and he could have so easily thrown his car across the track straight into Iggy. Thankfully, it didn't happen, but that was very close. Now you'd think now,
Iggy on fresh super softs is only 6.5 seconds behind.
Yeah.
Look at that.
yeah, and you'd think now that Iggy should be able to move. No disrespect to Rara, but because he's got the fresher tyre, he should be able to move away now from Rara. Should be able to
He
drop
is
him.
actually pulling away. You can see it
Rara's
visibly
just got to
pulling
stay in
away.
his slipstream. Get him to pull up.
But of course,
to the side of
Rara
them.
is sat in 4th place. All he's got to do is sit where he is, and he's world champion.
Oh, that's it.
Don't take any
Take no
chances, mate.
risks. Yeah, just bring the car home. We'll jump up to second, see how Hightower's getting on. The gap is mostly the timing screen.
He was 2
In
seconds.
fact, well, of course, Hightower's in first, Verstappen's in second, 2.2 seconds
Yeah,
down. Iggy is
that time's
only
constant the past
4.8.
couple of laps.
Only
The time's
4.8
been
the gap
constant the
between
past couple of laps
Hightower.
between Verstappen and Hightower, but Iggy's bringing it in quite a lot.
Yeah, Iggy's
Quite
going to be
a
on the
lot,
back
man.
of
He's nearly half the
Verstappen quite soon.
distance.
But I mean, Verstappen might be able to go to the end, so we're not too sure on that one. He put the softs on around about lap 10. It might be pushing it a bit to go to the end, but it's possible. But
The
he's
thing
Depends on
is,
his
with this
setup.
track, he can pop your tyres, and I've seen him pop on 70s.
Oh yeah, quite
Yeah.
easily on the curbs.
Yeah.
well, Iggy's catching him quickly, and in fact, Iggy is catching Verstappen as quick as
Them
he's
curbs
dropping
just kill you.
Rara.
Them ones. Kill the tyres, them curbs.
Right, Rara's just having a Sunday drive now, isn't he? He's like,
Yeah, that's
he's
it.
like, on you go, boys, have your fun.
There's nothing like winning the
Here's a
race.
question.
Yeah,
Here's
he's
a
dropping
question
way
for you.
back
If you it's unrelated to this race, but looking forward to 2017. I don't know if you guys know, or if you can give me the answer if you do know. In equal performance mode, will there be mechanical failures, or is it just
Yes.
only in performance mode? Do you guys know?
Oh, that's a good question.
So that could.
Don't know.
Even on equal mode.
Oh, that makes life very interesting. Now, Iggy's having a look at the inside, is he? No. Wise move to back out of there. It's not the best place to ever take in turn one.
Yeah, but
That,
did you notice
see, that can
the,
make life interesting.
did you notice the speed difference in the cars though on equal mode? There's a
No.
few good videos up just now. I think the Williams is the quickest at 205, I think it was, man. And the McLaren's at 198.
You see, that's the interesting thing I'm thinking about for next season is that if you can have mechanical failures in equal mode, it means that Rara, what he's doing now, he won't be able to do with any great confidence because he can have a breakdown at any time. As
Yeah,
Iggy
it's
goes
just
into
6
first.
seconds.
Hightower's
Yeah,
pitted.
Hightower's pitted, yes.
Hightower's pitted and put the ultras on. He's realised that he was going to get caught. So he's come out and put the ultras
That's
on.
a shame. 15 seconds difference now.
6 laps to go, so he's got to do 2.5 seconds a lap.
Oh, he's pushing it to get 2.5 seconds a
fresh
lap.
supers on, so
Well, Rara's
he's
on
going
the
to
Rara's on the soft tyre, so he's a
I
good
mean,
chap. He
Rara,
might catch these guys, but
Iggy's
Iggy's got the super softs.
fresh supers.
yeah. I think Iggy's called this one right, by the looks of it.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think he's got the strategy right so far at the moment. Verstappen's pushing like
Right,
trying to catch him.
I'm just going to look at the table to see the permutations. Well, Rara, that'll put them 131. It'll put Iggy on 126 as it stands. So Rara takes it by 5 points as it stands
World
at the moment.
Championship, man. That's what I like to see. There we go, 3 boys across the line. Hightower's got it done at 15.2. The one right, you need to nail it.
Well, he's on his outlap at the
Rich
moment,
Mix
so he's
all
still
the way.
getting those
Yeah,
tyres.
14.8.
14.8. Yeah,
One.
he's taken 4/10 out on an outlap. That's pretty good, actually. He needs to take a lot more than that. He needs to take 2 seconds out, and at least this lap to stand a
Yeah,
chance.
5 laps left, man. 14
Yeah,
seconds.
so that's nearly 3 seconds a lap, isn't it?
And straight across the last chicane, mate.
I mean, to be honest, the gap between first and third is only 3.6 seconds between Iggy and Rara. In fact, Rara's got DRS now on Verstappen by the looks of it. It's not
Yep,
passing
on that
here.
now.
If you get a bit closer. Verstappen's on these old soft tyres.
Yeah,
Look
Iggy's
at
just
that.
pulling
Look
away
at the
now.
extra grip. Look at the extra grip Rara's got there. He should be able to pass. Here's going to
He's
go
got
look
to
at
do
the
on the
inside.
inside here.
Verstappen defends, but I think side by side, going to the corner. I think Verstappen's going to have to yield there. He stays. He hangs it in there. Corner
Yeah,
cuts
Rara
there.
made a mistake
Saw
on the curb there.
Yeah, yeah.
That's when my car parked up and decided it wasn't racing anymore.
Right, here we go.
So Rara goes into second place. Oh, Rara went a bit wide there. Didn't get that quite right. I think he carried too much speed into that sharp right-hander. Now, let's get back on board of Hemp to see if he's making the impact. It's 13
Oh,
points.
Verstappen's in the pits.
Nine.
Verstappen's come in the pits.
Yeah, his
sounds
tyres just
fitted
couldn't
now.
last.
So what does he come out in relation
Verstappen,
to
I imagine
Hightower?
He should come out. He
13.
should
Oh,
come out
Hightail's crossing
behind.
now. Hightail's across the line
Yeah.
now.
Yeah, he's going to come out.
Go
Well, but he's
down to
putting the ultras
13
on.
seconds.
And where's Pos in relation to this? I wonder if, no, I don't think Pos is going to get the jump on Verstappen here. Looks like Verstappen should get out in front of him as Pos comes across the
It'd be
start-finish
so funny
line.
if he did.
Verstappen is coming out. Oh, they're going to be close, but I think Verstappen's got the...
Yeah, Verstappen's
he's
away.
on position. Yeah, he's gone. Well, Pos is on hold, the softs anyway, so... right. Gap between first and second is 4.6 seconds, so Rara now in second. So Rara now is on net 137 points, Iggy's on net 126 points. So Rara's 11 net points in front now.
Hightail's now 8 seconds from second place.
He's catching them.
Take Rara.
He's catching Rara. Yeah, he's catching Rara.
4 laps to go. 2 seconds.
Iggy's got good pace though in those super softs.
Yeah, Iggy's off, man. No one's catching him now.
So, quick run down the field. We've got Iggy in first. We've got Rara in second. We have Hightower in third. Those are our podium finishes as it stands. Verstappen in fourth. He's come out on fresh ultras. His teammate Pos in fifth. Dark Echelon in sixth. Granville in seventh. He's recovered after that big crash he had early on in the race. And Rich Bishop, OP Bishop in eighth place. Those are our current runners.
Aha, the only boys that made it through. So Hightail's now.
Oh, I think Iggy's made a mistake here because
7.
Rara's just taking a second
Yeah,
out.
just a second off him.
I think Iggy made a mistake. So
10.3 seconds.
10.3. Yeah, you can see. Yeah, he did make a mistake. I don't know where he's made it, but 10.3 is.
All he should do is just keep his head down
his
now,
head.
and he should be fine.
It's now 3.6 between first and second. 9.9 Hightower now, but after sector 1,
Yeah.
about 25. Gap's under 10 seconds now.
Yeah, he's definitely catching both of them, but just not enough.
3 seconds a lap.
I think.
is
Well,
a bit too
he's
much.
well, he's 6 seconds behind Rara.
Yeah, he
could
might
catch
get
Rara by the
second,
end.
man. You know, if
Yeah.
he needs the DRS to slipstream off him for the last lap, but it's not looking likely.
Verstappen's in no man's land at the moment. 12 seconds down on Hightower.
Probably
And,
like to see who's done fastest lap.
Pos has pitted. He's put the ultras on. He's come out in 6th. So Dark Echelon moves up into 5th.
So Iggy's
Gap
fastest
between
laps
Dark
are
Echelon and Pos is 8
42.1.
seconds.
From Hightower.
3.7 seconds between the leader and Rara, so he is gaining.
Hightower's 9.6. See, Hightower's gaining on Rara. You can see Rara the distance. The gap's now 8 seconds between first and third. 4.5 seconds between
3.6
second and third.
seconds
So yeah,
Second
Hightower
and
is
3.6.
Hightower's
Rara
catching
and Hightower
Rara
got a penalty.
2 seconds a lap. Yeah, it's 2 seconds a lap. He's catching them up.
Quite a lot of penalties have been happening over the past few laps.
4.5 seconds the gap between second and third at the moment. Oh, excuse me.
Ah, see, it's not going to happen. Iggy's building that lead again. Almost up to 4
3.9.
seconds now.
It's
Hightower's
4.5
still
between
bringing it
second
down,
and third.
8.4.
They're sort of quite equally spread out now, the top 3. About 4 seconds between each car.
Yep, 4.3 between the third and second, and first is 4.1.
4.1, so he's fallen back again.
And to be honest, even though Hightower's only been on these ultras for 3 or 4 laps, they're probably already past their best. They're not knackered yet, but he's already had the maximum performance out of them.
Oh yeah, it's only 2 or 3 laps, maybe 3 laps you get maximum.
Yeah.
Fourth it starts to die.
Just got a shot there of all 3 cars in the same screen, which is nice to see, looking up from the last corner all the way at the start finish straight. Is Verstappen making any ground? Not really. He's down to 19.9, 18.5 from 21, so he looks pretty settled in 3rd place. Dark
Hightower
Echelon
is
is
the fastest lap of the Grand Prix with a 41.4.
Good race. Pos is catching
Echelon is
Echelon, by the way. Gap between, Pos is really catching Dark Echelon, bound for 5th place.
Killing me.
He's on ultras though, he's flying. Echelon's also, Echelon's on the softs, I think, in that Renault. Let's have a quick little look.
Yeah, he's on soft side.
Yeah, he's run those for quite a while.
Just a bit colour coordination now.
I think Pos might be able to, he'll catch him. He'll catch him before the start of the last lap because they've got them on their penultimate lap now.
Maybe taking him on the second DRS straight.
Could do, yeah. He's going to be pretty close. He hasn't got the DRS yet.
No, I don't think he's close enough for it. Close
He's
enough
about
for the
a second and a half
slipstream.
down. But he'll certainly
Close enough
catch
for
him
the
on the
second
last
DRS,
lap.
man.
So you can break a bit late, which is on fresh rubber as well. So
Nail it into the corners.
look at this. You just look at that
corner
grip
there.
he's got there. Beautiful exit. Yeah.
Ride that cup to perfection.
Yeah, that was nicely done. He's within the second now for the next lap. You'd expect Pos to pass him on the final lap. Looking at the top of the field, the gap between first and second is 4.7. Hightower, yeah, he's making virtually no hay, right now.
It's a shame.
He's still 8.3. Yeah, he's.
Oh, what happened there? Oh, I think Echelon broke a bit too much. Pauses all over the back of him now.
Yeah, I think Echelon's tyres have gone. Look at that. Pos is now looking to get the inside
he's
here.
taking him
Brave move under braking, but I think he's given the room. Fair play.
Yeah, he was getting there.
Nice bit of driving. Nice bit of overtaking.
That's 10 points
and a
for
nice
Pos.
nice bit of driver awareness from Echelon as well there.
Well,
to
I'm
see
on
him
board.
give him the
Mr.
room.
Iggy, who's going
Everybody's
to
just
final
settled
lap,
down now, haven't they?
coming through the middle
Yeah.
chicane. Going to start last 10 minutes to come up the second
Here he
DRS
is.
zone.
Here he goes, yeah.
And he's
Possibly
done what
in the
he
lead
needed
by
to do,
about,
and he's brought the car home in
5
first
seconds.
place.
Yeah, nice finish this season there for Miggy. He the last time he won was in China, so it's been a while. So it'll be nice for.
Nice
Of
to
course,
win.
he's
Wouldn't matter to the
had
championship.
two. He's had 2 did not starts this season, which should be costly. Counting back. Here he comes now.
Yeah.
Yep, coming through
And the
the
final
centre.
section under the hotel.
stadium, and here we come.
Give it a wee
I'm
wee.
sure we'll be doing these
start
victory
dancing.
zigzags any second now.
Put it into the wall, crash out before the
Yeah.
end.
Yeah.
There he goes.
There he goes.
And Iggy takes the win.
Well
Well
done,
done,
Iggy.
Iggy.
Well done, Iggy. And well done, second place.
Rara in
Mr.
second, yeah.
Raratron. Well, it's not Raratron now, he's now ESR Rara, isn't he? Raza
And
Forza.
Hightower across the line then. Drop 10
There
There he
seconds.
goes, our top 3. Well done.
Yes.
So Verstappen, I think, coming home in 4th with his teammate. Just behind him in 5th place. Good points to the Force Indias there.
Yeah. They did a nice
They
wee
would've jumped-
battle in the middle of the race there, they two did.
Yeah, I used to see actually they might have jumped Toro Rosso into 3rd place in the constructors.
Yeah,
In fact, they might have
William-
jumped. They might have jumped
there.
Williams. I think. Do you know what? I think Force India might have just gone to 2nd place in the constructors with that finish. Let's check that. Oh no, I think Iggy has made sure they finished 2nd in the constructors. And there's Granville coming through in 7th place.
Out of fuel.
Had that one incident earlier on. He crashed into a barrier earlier on during the
Any
race.
fuel left.
Oh, need to watch that.
And I think we got Rich. There we are. Rich is Dark Echelon's teammate there in the banana car, coming home in 8th place to secure valuable points for the Renault team.
Well needed points.
What do points make?
And across the line.
Prizes!
Deceased TV entertainers.
There we go, folks.
Aye, that's when
There
the
you go.
TV was good, mate.
We'll get the three top guys in for the final time.
Iggy Forza.
And Hightower.
Oh, there's one of them.
That's the most penalties I've ever seen Verstappen get. 12 seconds in penalties. He's usually quite clean, man. Doesn't get anything.
Let's bring in Hightower. Okay, that's our finishing result there. We've got Iggy race winner, Forza Rara second place, Hightower third, Verstappen fourth, Posglad fifth, Dark Echelon sixth, Granville seventh, Bishop eighth. Those were your finishers. DNS for Confident Grub and Head Gamer AI, as he now likes to be called, following the car taking control of him.
Yeah.
Fucking bastards.
So we'll move on to first place man, Iggy. Include your audios on, but well done. Well, fantastic little race there. You've played the tyre strategy just to the perfection and did enough to win the race. How did the race go for you, kid?
Yeah, I mean the race just went to plan. To be honest, me and Grubb were very close in quali pace, so I knew I was at least gonna have a good race with him until later on his controller decided to die.
Is that what happened to him?
Yeah, his controller literally died, and as he was going around the entering the third sector, and literally ended up in the wall.
Yes, I see him down
also,
the wall.
also unfortunately, I think on the second lap or so, Hightower's behind me. I literally looked behind, and all of a sudden I've seen his wing fall off, and him falling back dramatically, and I think, crap, I think I've lagged, and he's gone at the back of me. So
yeah, you did lag.
Yeah.
So sorry about that, Hightower. But yeah,
Don't worry.
other than that, the race went well for me, and yeah,
I
nice
definitely
win to finish
caught
up.
that lag that you did on Hightower. It was perfect on the stream because I was on Hightower's car. Your car literally leapt back about 70 feet and straight into his and took his wing clean off.
Oh
It was
my.
crazy. Oh, it was terrible. It was caught perfect on the stream as well. Like, so. But yeah, well
Hightower, I'm
done
so
anyway
sorry.
though. That's just Codemasters, mate. Blame them. They're shit. And well done to you anyway. And we'll move on to second place man, and that would be what's his name? Yeah, him.
Wow.
Rara.
It gives me. It does
That
give
fella
me
that came
great,
second. That guy that actually won the championship
age.
as well, Ferrari.
it gives me great pleasure on my return to the commentary booth to welcome the 2006-17 ESR Season 2 World Champion, Forza Rara.
Yes, it is. Yeah,
Well
done
done,
it.
mate. Well done, mate.
Yeah. The championship crown goes to your head, son. How do you feel?
Oh, it feels great. Oh man, words. I don't have the words. It feels like I've got a lump in my throat. It really does.
I bet you were shitting yourself with your teammate driving beside you on that race. Like, you had some some good racing.
The first corner, I thought I'd blew it. I was alongside Hightower, just clipped his side pod, went and did a half spin into the barrier at the turn one.
Yeah.
I thought that was it, but luckily enough, I
Yeah, I saw
sustained no
that.
damage, and I think I collected you in that.
Yeah.
And it was just a case of then just staying out of trouble, or at least trying to, and finish just where I needed to be. Like I say, I couldn't do anything about the likes of Hightower or Iggy. They just had better pace than me today. Great win for Iggy. But like I say, I've won the championship and I haven't won a single race.
Yeah, there you go. It just shows
Just
you don't
goes
have
to
to win
show
to win. Yeah, so
That's
well done to
F1
you.
for you.
Fantastic
Anything can
season for you. I'm sure you're looking forward to the new game and moving on to that. And hopefully you'll do the same again and win some more championships. So well done to you.
Oh,
Big
that's
round
the
of
aim.
applause. We'll move on to the third place man, and that would be Mr. Hightower being unlucky, son. Apart from that little lag issue, you were set to have a good race, son.
Yeah, man.
You were my prediction at the start of the race as well. Says I think Hightower Bean's going to win this today, and I thought you were going to do it, kid. And then I seen that happen. I thought, oh.
second lap I was like 8th. Well, second lap I carried on going, but then I was way behind, and that was literally just catch up. I was putting hot laps and hot laps.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was a good race.
Yeah. Yeah, I thought you really had a good battle all the way through it. Like, just a shame, as I said, the lag issue came in and kicked in everybody else. It affected your race, like.
Yeah.
So,
Right.
well, fantastic, boys. What an ending for just 10 people racing. You gave us lap for lap action.
Damn good
That's
show.
all. Damn good show. That's all I'm going to say. Fantastic job to all 3 finishers and the rest of the crew that raced as well. Final congratulations to the winner, Iggy, and to our season champion, Raratron, Mr. Forza Rara there, and we will see you when we get back in hopefully 2 to 3 weeks'
Just
time
before you go,
on
Shag,
a new game.
Shag, just
Yes,
before
sir.
you go, I just want to say, an absolute round of applause to all of the commentators throughout the season through performance, Saturday, Sunday. You've all done an absolutely amazing job. So, just
Who's this?
fantastic, man.
Yeah,
Who's
cheers, thanks,
this
Iggy.
Sky Master?
Chicken.
Get it.
Yeah, right.
Sorry
right.
about that.
Yeah. Sorry, who the hell was
Rude
that?
motherfucker.
Anyway, thank you, folks. Do tune in a few weeks' time, and you'll be seeing us all racing again on the new F1 2017. Do join us then. Hope you enjoyed the race. There'll be more to come. See you next time. Thank you very much from
See you
me
next
and
season.
from Taff
Bye-bye.
We'll see you again. Bye bye.